Alright, we back. Pelican Bay Dog Talking News, giving it to you just like I always do. Fair and unbiased, some gonna like it, some ain't. Man, y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that like button before you even start watching it. Fuck it, just hit it. You know what I'm saying? Jump out in the comments like you always do. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Big shouts out to all the Bulldoggers, man. I gotta give shouts out before I start each show to every Bulldog across the world, across the country, from the north, south, to the east, to the west. Now let's get into that dog talk. You know, I always tell y'all brothers, if you have any questions or anything, to hit me up in Instagram. I don't be on Instagram as much. I'm trying to do better by being on it more. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, or any other social site that I'm on or that we on together. You know, my messenger. If you have any questions, then I can, you know, drop them on the videos or answer them right then in the moment if you need me to answer them right then. But shout out to All Night Kennels. You know, shout out to All Night Kennels. You had some great questions, my brother. And I'm gonna see kind of started off like this. You know what I'm saying? First question was, and you know, I always say for the folk who watching these videos to voice y'all opinion down in the comments as well, my brothers. You know, I appreciate this. And I'll probably do this video on you know, with a live chat. So, you know, if it's on a live chat, then shout out to all my folk that's down in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my folk that's down in the chat. You know, but the question was the pros and the cons of waiting on your dog or your puppy till he gets 2.5 years old. You know, and we're going to start with the pros. All right. The pros are waiting on your puppy to get 2 years old, 2.5 years old before you rock with them, period, you know. And I will say this, you know, I'm speaking from my standpoint back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking on now. We talking about stuff from the 90s, you know what I'm saying? All right, the thing I want to say, all right, pros on waiting till your dog get 2.5 years old. First thing I found out was, you know, and I had a red boy, Jocko Yellow dog that wasn't even took off the chain till he was over 2 years old, period. Touched or nothing. What I found out is the dog is real strong. You know what I'm saying? The dog is real strong, stronger than you actually realize. You know, you might think he's never been touched, he's weak, this and that, but the dog is actually strong. You know, and you know, one good thing that I noticed when I waited that long, you think that these dogs aren't schooled out, that they aren't smart because they aren't schooled out, but this dog wasn't schooled out, and the dog still, you know, I did what I had to do, like doing a little 5 minute, 10 minute, but at the same time, the dog himself, you know, first time on 2.5, he did damn good. You know what I'm saying? Did damn good. And, you know, that's why back then I would advise anybody, you know, to wait 2.5, you know, close to 2 years old at least, you know. Although I didn't wait that long, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get into all that. I didn't wait that long. But you get a stronger dog, man. Your dog gets broke down a whole lot easier when you're doing all that playing with it, especially if it don't go right for you. If it do go right, then, you know, maybe it worked out the best for you. But if it don't go right, now you got a weak dog by the time you get 2 years old compared to this dog who never been touched before. Now, let's get to another point. See, a lot of folk don't pay attention to this. See, this is what killed a lot of people right here. Now, we still on that first point, that first pro, getting you a strong dog, you know, 2.5 years old, not touched yet. You know the main thing you don't have to worry about? Real important thing you don't have to worry about? Balbesia. See, a dog that never been touched before don't have to worry about getting balbesia unless he got it from a tick through Lyme disease. See, that's why I said before on several videos back about dirty dogs. I don't mean your dog is actually dirty. I mean your dog has been touched by other dogs and schooling and all type of stuff like that. Other dogs off your yard. Other dogs on your homeboy's yard, on this homeboy's yard, on that homeboy's yard. Your dog had done been in them type of places. That's what I mean by dirty dog. You know what I'm saying? A clean dog has only been on that yard, raised by that dog man, used for schooling by that dog man against his own dogs who never left that yard. You know what I'm saying? That's what clean is, because you know that you haven't brought that disease in. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said before, they say that your average dog that done been touched already has been exposed to Balbesia. At least if you don't have it, you've been exposed to it. You know, if you've been touched by other dogs off your yard. You know, and when you wait till you're 2 years old, 2.5, you don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing touched it yet. Nothing touched it yet. And the thing is, if you wait till you 2.5, and you try to take them out there and do them for 2 hours, then you playing yourself like a fool. You know what I'm saying? When you back then, you waited for 2 years, but then you take them out for 5 minutes. You run them in for 5 minutes. More than one time. Not just 5 minutes and take them out for a damn, put them in a keep after that. Take them out for 5 more minutes. Take them out for 5 more minutes. 10 minutes. You know, keep letting them know. No, that was back then. I gotta keep saying that, and and when I'm answering this question for you, bro, because of how I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? But you get a whole lot healthier dog. And with Balbesia comes low blood count. Low blood count. With Balbesia, low blood count comes lack of wind. Can't keep your wind up. Lack of strength. You know what I'm saying? Lack of endurance. Blood count is everything. Paying attention to all that stuff. You don't pay attention to it, and this brother over here paying attention to it, and you think your keep is bad, but really your keep ain't bad. Your keep all right, but you ain't paying attention to all that need to be paid attention to. You know what I'm saying? You can't race a NASCAR on a race car track, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't paying attention to the engine. If you just want to be the driver, you just be the driver. But if you really the one behind that car winning, then you focused on that engine. What's inside that block? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, man, having a healthy dog. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Another it's quite a few pros for it. Wait until you're 2.5 years old, man. It's quite a few pros, like I said, main thing, like you're gonna keep you a healthy dog. When you wait until you're 2.5 years old, that don't mean just leave them there forever and just walk away from them. Some dogs do turn out like that, but a lot of dogs don't, but the pros for 2.5 years old, kind of outweigh starting them early. You know what I'm saying? Kind of outweigh starting them early. But it just is what it is, man. Everybody got their own preferences. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, I seen good results from the wait till you was 2 years old strategy. I seen more good results from the wait till you're 2 years old strategy than bad results from that. You know what I'm saying? Seeing more good results. Because see, some dogs mature slower than others. You know what I'm saying? You take that dog out there playing with him all young, ain't no telling how he act because he's still a baby. Let him mature and turn to a full adult dog. That's what waiting to 2 years old get you. A full adult dog. Now, if this dog call, you know what to do with him. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't got no excuse because this is a full-grown dog. You got excuses for that puppy back there. Now you, in your head, you like, damn, should I get rid of him? He acting like a bitch. Should I get rid of him? Damn, I did try him at 6 months. Should I get rid of him? See, you won't have to ask yourself that you wait till he was 2 years old. Because if you wait till he's two and a half, and he ain't acting like you want it, then it is what it is. You know, even though some do flip out a little later, you know, some 3, 4, you know, like I said on the chat the other night, 3, 4, 5, you know, wait till they flip out. They don't flip out until they 4 and 5. You know what I'm saying? But you rarely get folk that gonna wait that long. 5 years old, boy, that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a whole nother plan going on, and he just in the background, you ain't got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Now, let's talk about the con real quick. The con of not waiting till 2.5. Of course, you get a burned out dog. You know, especially if you got a dog that's looking pretty hot. Some folk think they're doing good. Like I said before, your hot ain't my hot. And because your hot is your hot, you to burn your dog out. And now when you really see what real hot is, you know what I'm saying, you can't stand on the stove. You can't stand on the stove because you done burned them all the way out. You know what I'm saying? I have seen dogs fully started at 3, 4, 5 months old kicking ass. By the time they got a year old, they wouldn't touch a fly. They wouldn't touch a fly. I ain't talking about one dog. I'm talking about all dogs. They wasn't shit. Straight puss. You know? Seen it do that. And when you start them out young, I had more experience with that, you know. I had more experience with that. Start them out young, man. You get one that do great for you, you have your whole career on that dog before you turn 1 year old. He done had a whole career already. The stuff that he's supposed to be doing, by the time he get 5, he done did it already. He ain't nothing but a year old already. And you done ruined him. You done ruined a good damn dog. You done got bad results from him. He done curved out on you. He done won about 5 or 6 matches. And now he done curved out because you done ruined him. You know what I'm saying? Doing them too young because you met somebody that waited with theirs till he was 2 years old, bought a strong dog out you. Because see, this is what I always tell brothers. Stay on that porch, right? Until you ready to come off that porch. Because once you come off that porch, don't come up with no excuses about age. Don't come up with no excuses about shit. You know what I'm saying? You start, brothers jump off that porch with a 10-month-old dog, and then when this brother bring a 3-year-old dog, a 4-year-old dog over there, now he want to have excuses. Oh man, he should have kept your ass on the porch. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no rules out there once you jump off the porch. You know, nobody trying to lose back then. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was. You know, so when you brought whatever you brought out, you got to expect whatever the next person would have bring. You know what I'm saying? So these brothers want to bring them 10-month-old dogs out. I know brothers who will say they dog's 10 months old, but they dog about 1.5 years. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a dang. They going to bust you down. You know? And then what you going to cry? Oh, he's 10 months? But yeah, you ruin a good dog because you bought him out and you end up putting him on a grown dog. Little did you know you didn't know he was grown. But like I say, it ain't no rules to this thing back then. You know what I'm saying? Definitely ain't no rules to this thing now. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it ain't no rules to it, man. You bring one out. When you bring them out, you bring them out. Unless me and you say, oh, we bringing puppies, man. We're going to do something with some pups. Play around with some pups or something. Yeah. But nah, man. Nah. Keep that thing. All right. Now, that's one kind. Wearing them out. Okay. Another kind is, like I said, curring out your grand champion. This dog had a potential to be a grand champion, but you ruined him before he was 6 months old. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I see like the puppies on the Facebook videos, it look cool, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, and I'm going to tell any dog, man, this, even my own dogs, when they got puppies that's just break out fighting like that, that shit don't mean nothing right now. Nothing at all. You think you're going to get a game, this and that back then because of them dogs doing that shit? It ain't about all that. That's good signs now. It's good signs. But like I say, shit like a light switch, on and off with you. On and off. Now, one good thing about starting them out young, one good thing about it, just so happen everything going right for you, you ain't made no bad moves, now you got a young, schooled out, smart dog. You know what I'm saying? And he's ready. He's fully ready. By the time he get a year old, he's done got it all the way schooled, all the way out. Maybe done got him. Some dogs done got him a win or so before they turn a year old. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. It just depends. I think it all depends on the level of competition. Because ask yourself, right? Ask yourself this right here. These brothers that scream, they have dogs that be at least one-time winners before they're a year old. Ask yourself this. Imagine you got something that's super. Now, I done had some super ill shit. Everybody done had some super ill shit before now. Now, imagine you feel like he ill. I felt like Bo was ill now, right? But we saying before he a year old, or right at a year, 11 months old, 12 months, right at a year old. Now, this big kennel call you out. Big kennel. They say, what you want to do? What you want to do? Now, I'm going to ask y'all got confidence to bring that puppy out? The ones who getting one-time winners with dogs younger than a year old is what I'm talking to. You got confidence to bring that dog out against a big-time kennel? That's why I say folk choose their competition sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes what they say let you know how they handle their business. You know what I'm saying? How they, when they post stuff 1, 2, 3 time winner, this and that, and the dog up at 12, 13 months old. All right, now what your level of competition was. You know what I'm saying? What your level of competition was. But like I said, man, a pro to start them off early, they get them smart. You get them smart. They know more than the average dog. You get to see a whole lot out of him. You can see if he really about that smoke. You can see how hard you can push him. You know what I'm saying? You can really see, when you when you make it to that 3-hour mark, you know how your dog gonna react because you done played with him a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's the benefits of playing with him a whole lot before 2 years old. You know that dog inside out. Everything about him. You know what I'm saying? Everything about him, period. You know how he gonna react at 30 minutes, 45, 2 hours, 3 hours. Cause you done seen it. You know what I'm saying? Where when you waited 2.5, 3, 2.5 to start him up, by the time you see that, he gonna be 3 years old, going on 3.5. By the time you see all that. So, that's the pros and cons of that part. You know what I'm saying? But, it just is what it is, man. I seen good dogs that were started out real early. I seen great dogs that started after 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about not one tooth touched him till he was after 2 years old. But you couldn't pour me back in them days, though. I'm gonna say it like that. You couldn't shit me and pour me back in them days. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be in 2023 with none of that shit going on. You know what I'm saying? A different mind frame, a whole different vibe around me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We're going to keep it going. Like I say, shout out to All Night Kennels. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. If y'all got any questions or whatever, hit me up in the inbox, and I'm going to try to get to them as best as I can. Let's keep this thing moving, my brothers and sisters. Now, I do want to say shout out to all my Eli people out there, man, because, I do make that mistake sometimes not giving Eli enough credit on my channel or whatever, because I do a lot of joking and different things or whatever. But shout out to all my Eli people out there, man, because I see some great Eli dogs in my days, you know what I'm saying? I know a whole bunch of brothers who got great Eli dogs right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Eli brothers. You know what I'm saying? Straight Eli. They don't want to rock nothing but Eli. Say, fuck a red boy jackal dog. Fuck a yellow dog. Give me an Eli dog any day. You know what I'm saying? Any day. Shout out to all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, hit the screen. You know what I'm saying? But the next question bruh asked me was, now, is there such thing as waiting too long? You know what I'm saying? Can you wait past the dog prime? Wait for that 2.5, and wait past that prime. And this the thing. Honestly, brother, I'm going to give you my opinion. I don't know, the true answer to that. But what I will say is, can you wait too long? Uh, I think this right here. Once you start getting to that point where you feel like you waited too long, I think you need to go ahead and just rock out with it how you was rocking out with it. You know what I'm saying? Once it get to that point where you start to ask yourself, did I wait too long? Then you might as well just go ahead and chill. You know what I'm saying? Back in my days, if I waited that long, I had a purpose for that. You know what I'm saying? If I waited that long, then that means I went around that dog and I just got back, and maybe I had some missing time with that dog and I just got back and now he this age, and I'm bringing him out now. You know what I'm saying? But once you start getting that 3, no. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say they're not gonna be the best dog in the world after 3 or 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? What I am saying is, I wouldn't, like, if you specifically waiting that long, I wouldn't wait till no 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you may have one on the chain that may not turn out till he's 3 and 4, and you still got him, and now he's 3 and he done turned out. He was pussy before then. You know? I mean, you gotta look at it like this. Once you start waiting after 3, 3.5, going towards 4, now, if you love your dog, you gotta look at it like this. He don't got no training back then. You know what I'm saying? And I could be putting him against a young bull. A good young bull, 12 months old, 13, 15 months old. You know what I'm saying? Which wouldn't be a problem for him if he was already schooled out and everything like that. But being he never been touched before, you gotta be careful, man. It ain't about his prime. It's about how much you can get done in that time. You know what I'm saying? Because say, if you wait till he's 4 years old and you never touch him till he is 4, now you might get a good show out of him to say, oh yeah, I want to get puppies off of him. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna get no damn 7 times, no enough time. You're not gonna have enough time to make him no 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 time winner. You know what I'm saying? Especially how brothers doing it in modern day times with the winter time shit. Like back in my days, like I said, I didn't give a damn what season it was. You know what I'm saying? Summertime, wintertime, springtime, fall. All of them fall. You know what I'm saying? End of the damn day. But when you talking about wintertime and you talking about waiting till 3, 4, then you talking about just seeing if all you talking about is wanting to check him and see if he gonna go just so I can breed him. Because you ain't gonna have time to do nothing else. Accumulate no large record with him. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, everybody competition different. Everybody's cities and states different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking in past tense. Everybody's stuff was different back then. I might go over here and run everything with a blue dog. I might take a blue dog over here in this city and kick everything ass. You know what I'm saying? When I might have to have the best red boy Jocko, on the soil to win in this spot over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's shit different, man. Everybody's shit different. Not knocking nobody's spot, period. You know what I'm saying? Not knocking nobody's spot, period. But me, I don't think it's about being past the dog prime, bro. I think it's about basically just keeping them, having them at an age where he can learn. You know what I'm saying? Just like trying to train an older dog. A younger dog gonna take it in like a sponge more compared to an older dog on that level, on that behalf. You know what I'm saying? If you wait till he's 3 years old and just say he never been touched before, and every dog, like you said, dogs mature at different ages, different stages. You know what I'm saying? Because we all seen grown dogs at 3 months old. Dogs seem like they grown at 4, 5 months old. They doing things grown dogs won't even do yet. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't never calmed down. From the time they was 3 months old, they was straight fire to the time they died. You know what I'm saying? We seen them like that. But just different dogs mature, different speeds, like you said. And You just gotta judge every dog differently. Pay attention to your dog. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to your dog. Cause sometimes, like I said, um, sometimes uh, not paying attention to a dog can make a dog mature slowly. You know what I'm saying? Putting a dog on a chain and leaving him can make him mature slowly. And where I say that, I'll say that because not necessarily he not saying that he gonna fight earlier. He would have fought earlier or something like that. No, what I'm saying is a dog that's socialized will turn on faster than a dog that's sitting on that damn chain. You know what I'm saying? Than a dog that's sitting on the chain. I'm not talking about you trying to curb him out there, none of that type of stuff. I'm just talking about he's used to everything. You know what I'm saying? He's used to everything. So I don't know, man. I just know I wouldn't wait on trying to do something with a dog that long that I'm trying to play with. Back them days, I wouldn't wait that long, no 3.5, none of that. I'd already had my stuff established by then. 3, I might be retired by 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? Everything might be over by then. So that's the way you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you got to look at it, bro. And another thing, like, I took Sambo out one time back in the days, and he was probably about maybe a year. He maybe wasn't even a year and a half then. Probably about a good maybe 16 months, something like that. And then he went on a 6-year-old dog. You know what I'm saying? And I saw the difference. I saw the difference in the age. And it go down like that. Like I said, when you jump off that porch, you're off that porch. You know what I'm saying? You can't complain. You can't make excuses. It is what it is. But yeah, man. I don't think it's nothing about no prime. I just think it's about timing. Shout out to all my Bulldoggers on the east, to the north, to the west, once again, and the south. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Bulldoggers. All right, my brother asked me a question again. He said, now, if you rush dogs out there too fast and they cur out, is that a bad thing? Should you get rid of them? Or what? Now, here's my take on that. I believe in ruining one. You know what I'm saying? And I believe in the fact that once your dog learns something, he always remember that. You know what I'm saying? See, that's even with humans. You know what I'm saying? Think Floyd Mayweather. Do he know how to quit? Ask yourself, do Floyd Mayweather know how to quit? Right now, that brother don't know how to quit. He ain't never been beat. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to quit, period. It's not in him. Somebody can beat him. Yes, he can be beat, but he don't know how to quit. Now, the ones who done lost 5 times, but they still hella 5 fighters, hella 5 boxers, but they done lost 4 or 5 times, they know how to take them losses. They know how to suffer and defeat. And one thing about a dog will learn. A dog is smart. You know what I'm saying? A dog is very, very, very smart. Once you teach that dog how to quit, he always know how to quit. You know what I'm saying? Listen here. Your dog quit at 6 months old, I'm going to tell you like this here. If you let that dog quit at 6 months old, you might be did the worst thing you could have did. I'm going to tell you why. He might not quit on you at 9, 10 months old no more. He might kick ass. But believe me, when the stove get hot and the kitchen heat up, he gonna remember that damn day when he was 6 months old, how he got that monkey off his ass. Only way I got that monkey off my ass, when I needed that monkey off my ass, was just sit right here and stop and just be quiet and don't move and curl up and freeze up. Let me see if I can do it again and make it work. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can make it work. Okay. Now, brother, let me ask you this right here. Can you have total confidence yourself in a dog that you seen quit before? Now, see, that's why I said before about brothers saying they got 19s and know they 20s. Saying you got 22s knowing they 21s. You know what I'm saying? You can lie to the folk, but you can't lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? In the day, you know what you got. You know what I'm saying? Can you have total confidence in that dog knowing you done seen him quit already? Can you? I mean, I can't. You know? I mean, I can't, but I'm going to say that to say this. I know a lot of brothers that'll get up here and say they seen dogs cur out, dogs jump the box, turn around, become champions. Dogs cur out, turn around, become champions. So all that, you know, knocks everything I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And all that is true. Dogs have jumped the box and became champions. Dogs have curred out as puppies and became champions. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving you my opinion from, you know, back then. If I would have came across a dog that curred out at 5-6 months old, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much not going to have that dog around too much more, especially when I was young. That dog wasn't, what? We got to move on to something else. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to put that pressure on him so much that I'm going to ruin him to see if he going to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Then, while I ain't doing it, know what I'm doing then? To try to keep him winning. If he do start winning, now I'm penny picking. I'm picking dogs that I know he can beat instead of dogs that's really his competition. You know what I'm saying? That's where that start coming to. You know this a damn cur you got, so you ain't want to go up to the best. You want to pick people that you think you can beat. You know what I'm saying? Because you done seen them quit already. And then that's when you start hearing brothers start saying, I seen them quit already. When they in them shows, when they let dog lose or something, yeah, I seen him quit already. When he was 7 months old, he quit. Well, I mean, he learned. You know what I'm saying? He remembered. When it's time to get out of trouble, do what I did last time. You know what I'm saying? That's why it comes on the handler. So don't let your dog get in that kind of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Take the L. Fuck it. It's an L on you. It ain't an L on the dog. You know what I'm saying? That pickup record, that don't mean shit. That don't take nothing away from the dog. All that takes away from you on your record, as far as your record, but it don't take nothing from the dog dignity. You know what I'm saying? Back in them days. And as far as you making a dog cur out and saying I should keep the dog because I'm the one that did the bad, I'm the one that did the wrong, I made him cur out. You know what I'm saying? I did this. That's the mistake you make. When you make that mistake, it ain't no replays. You know how they say in the game, it ain't no replays? It ain't no replays. You can't undo what you done did already. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to what I told you back in my days. You know what I'm saying? What I did, I ruined a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? When I got a little older, I started realizing though. You know, after both days, I started realizing. You know what I'm saying? You can't ruin them dogs, man. 2-3 months old, we like to see all that shit. But ask yourself, what the fuck is you doing this shit for when you ain't getting no damn recognition from it? This ain't no schooling. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no schooling. The little puppy shit you doing, you seen on that ain't schooling. No matter what he doing that shit, that ain't gonna help him in schooling. That ain't no schooling. Like I said before, some dogs do that shit and they don't even bite a grape damn one time they're 10 months old. Now, if you feel like you want to keep the dog and try to build him back up, the thing is, was he broke down from the start? If he was broke down, why you did that? And like I said, you can't make replays in this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to be careful with your dog. Because once you teach that dog, it ain't about building him back up. It's about him learning mentally how to quit. Quitting is something mentally. You go in that military with them boys, samurai. Man, listen here, man. Shout out to all my military folk out there, man. Shout out to all my military folk. Listen, it's a mental thing as far as quitting wise, man. Listen here. You stronger than you know you is. You know what I'm saying? You stronger than you know you is mentally. But if you teach them dogs how to quit, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, they'll do it again. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach a dog how to quit. You can't never, that's the whole point. Once he realizes how to quit, He's ruined. You can like him. You can spend $3,000 or $4,000 on him. It can be the best dog ever. Of the Big John, Little John cross back to the Cuban missing link. Little John cross back to John cross back to May 2, cross back to damn Mayday himself. But if you let that puppy quit, I tell you what, don't sell me one back in them days that done quit already. 4 months old, it done quit already. I don't even want no puppy doing this shit. No. No. Once you start teaching that puppy that turn shit, they always learn it. You know what I'm saying? They always know how to do it. Once you teach them stuff, they learn it. Whether you see it the 1, 2, 3, and you don't see it, 4, 5, you don't see it no more, you're going to see it again. And you're going to see it when you least expect it. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it, just like I said on the last video, you want to raise a champ. The thing about it, you want to treat him like Floyd. Floyd ain't going to do nothing to blemish his record, right? Don't do shit to blemish your record. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody argue with you back then. I did this a lot. People talk shit to me, go out and get my champion. People talk shit to me, go out and get my champion. You know what I'm saying? When I should have been letting my champion build, you know what I'm saying, get strong. See, if you want to worry about building them up and getting them strong, you don't need to curb them out when they're young. You know what I'm saying? If you worry about them getting building up and getting strong, it need to be because you know you got a warrior right here. You know what I'm saying? That never curved out, but you done broke him down and he done got wore down, but he ain't never lost yet. But he just wore down, so now you need to build him back up and get him strong again. You know what I'm saying? It's all about confidence, man. It's all about confidence. And how much confidence can you have in one that done quit in his lifetime? Now, the thing about it, I ain't talking about no damn puppy that's in there with the mama and quit. That's trying to get away in there with the mama. I ain't talking about that. No. 4, 5, 6 months old. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. 7 months old. That's what I'm talking about. You know, to me, when he quit that age, he'll definitely quit again. You know what I'm saying? I can promise you that. One of them, if you get one that quit at 5, 6, 7 months old, that's some bitch to quit again. Yeah, he will. He just ain't ran into no heavy competition. Now, you also said, can another brother take that dog from you and build that dog up to be something better? Great point, bro. Great point. The answer is yes. Answer is yes. But I'm still going to stick with what I said, you know what I'm saying, because it is what it is, you know. But the answer is yes, because that brother could be ruining that dog. You get this dog, take him, give him the right nutrients he need, worm him out like he need, get him back big, get him good and healthy, get him good and strong, and see, now he going to be the dog that he never was. You know what I'm saying? He was never the dog, you know. That dog that curved out, this is not him right here. You know what I'm saying? But, I will say this, brother. That goes back to, you know, that brother ruining that dog. That one who let him curve out. No matter how good I want to take care of this dog, I can get a dog from a brother and he ruined him. And I can get him and I can take care of him and I can treat him like the world. And he can crush it and be beating stuff. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when he meet his match, when he meet another ace, or a dog that is an ace or something like that, he going to resort back to his old days. You know what I'm saying? He going to resort back to his old days before you got him. How he got out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? He quit. So I'm going to quit again. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to quit again. You know, this is what I believe. Once you quit, you always a quit. You quit one job, you quit the second one. That's why they say never start quitting stuff, man. Because once you quit one time, it's easier to quit anything you do the second time. You know what I'm saying? Once you quit the second time, it's easier to do something to do the next time. You know what I'm saying? Even down to relationships. You jump out of that one because it got hard, it's going to be even easier to jump out of the next one. And then the next one is going to be even easier to jump out of that one. You know what I'm saying? Next time you be leaving the motherfucker as soon as they argue about what you cook for dinner. Damn that, I'm gone. But yeah, man. But yeah, shit. Far as DNA and genetics changing, none of that's changing. You know what I'm saying? I did some research about different what did I say? What was the word? What was different genes being activated because of a dog that's non-active, or a dog that is active, or a human aggressive dog activating human aggressive trait genes in the dog. You know, I talked about all that stuff, but as far as the actual DNA and genes and stuff like that changing, nah, that dog gonna have the same DNA he did when he was a puppy getting his ass kicked. When you got him back healthy and he looking good, he got the same DNA then. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell brothers, I don't know and I don't understand why, you know, what y'all think different between breeding a 1-year-old dog and a 6-year-old dog. Now, if this brother know that's what he gonna run with, what's the difference in breeding this dog 1 year old? I'm talking about as far as puppy quality. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference in puppy quality in a 1-year-old dog and a damn 6-year-old dog? Genetic wise. You know what I'm saying? Genetic wise. That 1-year-old dog gonna throw you the same thing as this dog that's a 6-time winner. Same kind of damn puppies. I'm talking about if that's the same dog. He gonna throw you the same puppies he did when he was 1 year old as he gonna do when he a 6-time winner. I mean, hey, it is what it is. That DNA don't change. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, the DNA ain't made him occur, you know, and it can make him occur. You know, he can be born in it with him being a cur out type dog. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we talking about not born a cur. We talking about somebody who took a young dog and put him on something and curred him out too young. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. If I see one that haven't been curred out too bad, I'm just saying like maybe he start doing some snap biting and all that type of shit. I may have, if I really like the dog, I may take him. But at the end of the day, it's always going to be in the back of my head. This damn dog did some curse shit. This dog did some curse shit one damn time, and he may do it again. You know what I'm saying? He may do it again. You know? So that's always going to be in the back of my head, bro. You know, so that's why I just, you know, like to focus on the winners. We don't like to think about losing. We always thinking about winning. You know what I'm saying? You know, curring out ain't an option. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I don't even like the ones that's doing that turning shit when you puppies. You know, you got your puppy doing all that shit to me, you done ruined them already. You know what I'm saying? You done ruined them already. You showing them how to get out of danger. You know what I'm saying? You showing them how to get out of danger, but next thing you're going to be showing them how to get you out your dollars back then. You know what I'm saying? But, nah. And before I get off that subject, bro, and all the bros and sisters out there, I will say there has been plenty great bulldogs that went down in history that was curs throughout their days, that curved out somewhere throughout their days. So I'll be a damn fool to leave this little part right here without saying to you, brother or brothers or sisters, there's always a chance you can get a grand champion, super time show dog and all the confirmation shows off a cur. You know, it might fall that way for you. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker might not never show them cur signs ever again. You might be like, oh man, he did this when he was a puppy. That guy didn't know what he was doing. And when I got that dog, he just loved me so much. He felt it in my heart. I always tell you, them dogs can read you. Them dogs can feel you. They can read you. You know what I'm saying? They know what's what with you. You know what I'm saying? So you might bring that out of that dog. You know what I'm saying? You like me, brother? Tarzan style. We come in there Tarzan. You know what I'm saying? when you come Tarzan style, them dogs, they bond like them animals bond with Tarzan, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, you never know, man. I can't say, you know what I'm saying, that the dog is a for sure cur forever. You know what I'm saying? But you just have to keep your eyes open. But a good dog, man, can turn a good dog, a fucked up dog around. And a good dog, man, I'm going to tell you what a good dog, man, will do. A good dog, man, will let a good dog that he see out there about to get fucked up, he will let him get fucked up. I'm talking about to the point where, not like dead or nothing, I'm talking about to the point where the dude just want to get rid of him because he lost. Because he know he waiting for him to get that. Let me get him. I got him. He just lost that match. But I got him now. And when he got him, that's it. That's it, dog. He take that dog home, he get him right, and it's on and popping. And then, whole different dog. You know what I'm saying? Whole different dog. It ain't even the same dog no more. Because when he knew what he was doing, when he let that happen and he got his hands on it, he knew what he was doing. So it go both ways, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you just got to pay attention, man, and see which way it look like it's falling for you. Now, we're going to keep this thing moving. Like I said, shout out to All Night Kennel. You know what I'm saying? Next question, we're going to say, breeding-wise, does it matter who's on top? Does it matter who's on bottom? Now, just my opinion, because I'm not a breeding expert, I'm going to say no. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it matters more about the dogs themselves. Because, I mean, like, okay, if you got a champion male dog and a cur girl dog, you know, super cur girl dog, you know, what's your chances of getting good puppies? You know, you probably get some pretty good ones. You may get some curs. You know what I'm saying? If you got a super killer girl dog and a cur male dog, old bullshit ass, bitch ass cur male dog, what's your chances on getting good dogs? I don't think it matter if it's on the top or the bottom. I just think it doesn't matter if it's there or not. You know what I'm saying? If it's there, it's present somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It got to be present. You know, whether it's top or bottom, something got to be present. Now, you was asking about gameness. Does it matter about top and bottom? What's the success rate that I've seen far as top and bottom? What should I put, gameness or mouth, top and bottom? Does it matter, gameness and mouth, top and bottom? My opinion, brother, and I ain't an expert in this shit. You know, my opinion, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter game, top, and mouth, all that top and bottom. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is you want two good dogs together. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get yourself on but one good dog, you're going to have to use it how you got to use it. You know what I'm saying? The top and the bottom thing, to me, that's the first time me hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Gameness in the top, mouth in the bottom. Nah, bro. We want good dog on the top, good dog on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want, you know? Because you say gameness on the top, mouth on the bottom. So what we lacking on the top and what we lacking on the bottom? We got gameness, but what we lacking? We lacking mouth, we lacking smartness, we lacking what? Everything else? Okay, we got gameness. Okay, we got mouth on the bottom. What else we lacking? Gameness. So do that mean we a cur? Does that mean we a 5-minute, 15-minute dog, but we got tremendous mouth? You know what I'm saying? Good dogs, good dogs. You know what I'm saying? Mouth, like I said before, this generation is the first time I heard about that wintertime shit. This generation is the first time I hear mouth over everything. Everybody talk about mouth. That's all they care about is mouth. That's why ain't nobody dogs crossing that damn line. You know what I'm saying? Everybody calling damn forfeits and calling quits and all kind of shit. You know, you worry about mouth too damn much and you ain't got confidence in your own gameness. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it's about gameness. You know what I'm saying? When you get that gameness locked in, that mouth gonna come here and there. Some of them gonna bite, some of them ain't. You know what I'm saying? But all of them game. You know? But what you want? All of them to have mouth and some of them be game? You know what I'm saying? You want maybe 2 of them they go to the end. The rest of them, they quit in 5, 10, 15 minutes. What you rather have a reputation in, my brother? You rather be known for selling dogs that'll go forever, that ain't got no mouth? Or dogs that'll go for 5 minutes, but they'll bite like alligators, but they'll go for 5 minutes? I tell you what, you could bite like damn Jaws, but if you can't go but for 5 minutes, I can figure out a way to get your ass. I'll figure out a way to get you. You know what I'm saying? You can't go for 5 minutes. I'll figure out a way. So before I get off that, don't focus on breeding gameness and mouth, but you can, don't get it wrong now. When I say that, you're going to be breeding 2 great dogs together, but it don't matter about your top and your bottom. Because that dog that's game can be on the bottom, and the dog that's got heavy mouth, he still must be a great dog, but he can be on the top. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. To me, I don't see why it would matter. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, your mama and daddy is your mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? You will be here on this earth no matter if your mama and daddy was switched around. Your daddy is your mama and your mama is your daddy. You still the same person. You know what I'm saying? The same person. You know, the top and the bottom switch, flip, all that flippity flop. Don't change who you is. You know what I'm saying? None of that change. You know, so don't focus on putting this on the top and this on the bottom. Focus on putting you some mouth and some gameness together. Don't care where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Don't care if it's top, bottom, middle corner, right hand corner pocket. You know what I'm saying? Long as that cue ball ain't scratching. You know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's keep it going. Shout out to All Night Kennels for dropping the great questions in Instagram. PBK9 is going to give it to you. Fair and unbiased the way I always do. Some people going to like it. Some people ain't. This for my folk that going to like it. You know what I'm saying? The ones who don't like it, they still watch it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you asked about human biters, okay? Does a dog that has the human biting trait mean he's less game? No. You know what I'm saying? My opinion, no. I'm going to tell you where that come from. The average pit bull ain't human aggressive. The average dog that's mixed pit bull is human aggressive. The bully breed type dogs are more human aggressive than your pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Your average American pit bull terrier. You know, for the ones in the past that was known to be human biters, they was just as game as the rest of them. They wasn't no less in game. You know what I'm saying? You just have to watch them. They get you in all kind of trouble. You know what I'm saying? As far as biting the man you're across from, biting the referee, biting the people on the outside. You know what I'm saying? You have to watch all that, biting kids in the yard and biting family members and stuff like that. You have to be careful with all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the gameness, I don't think it has anything to do with it. It's just the fact that your average dog that's human aggressive is not your average American pit bull terrier. It's mostly, for the most part, is your mixed breed dogs and your bully breed dogs and dogs with pit bull breed in it. You know what I'm saying? That's human aggressive. So it kind of gives the story of dogs that's human aggressive ain't as game as the dogs who ain't, when in actuality the dogs that they talking about ain't the pit bulls that you got your hands on. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I will say is I can believe a dog that's focused on biting people will have lack of focus on other things, but I can't see why he'll focus on a person when he's in the middle of a show. You know, if he's in the middle of the show, he can't, go at no other person. You know what I'm saying? He can't think about no other person. You know, I just don't see where he gonna lack gameness because he's a human biter. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I just think that little scenario come from most of the dogs that's human biters that people say are pit bulls aren't the real American pit bull terrier. And the ones that are human aggressive, we'll still kick some ass. You know what I'm saying? We'll still kick plenty damn ass. You know? But I'm going to keep this thing flowing, man, because I'm rocking with you, dog. I tell you, send me them questions, man. Y'all brothers send me them questions I got. I'm going to rock with it, man. I'm going to do a show off of it, 2 shows, 3 shows. This brother loaded me up, so I'm going to come with it, man. I'm going to come with it. All night Kennel came in swinging. I ducked, and he hit me with the first question. He came in swinging. I ducked and gave him some answers. Hit him with the 1-2. Shit, man. All night done hit me with so many questions, man. I done had to stumble back for a minute, get my shit together. Get my shit together and come correct with it, man. Come correct with it, man. But shout out to all my bulldoggers, man. Shout out to all my bulldoggers out there. Enjoying y'all dogs. Having a great time. Like I always say, man. These folk, they trying to ruin it for us, but we ain't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to let them do it. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, you know, at the end of the day, majority of the brothers got common sense, and a majority of the brothers ain't going to let nobody play them the wrong ways out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got going for us. You know what I'm saying? As a pit bull community, you know, that's what we got going for us. You know, I'm going to keep this thing going, man. Human biters, human biters, human biters. Okay? All right. So, bruh say, relationships with your dogs from puppies to grown dogs. Now, you know how I feel about that, homie. You know how I feel about that. That's super important. I think it's important from the time your dog leave the womb. If you got that dog, if that's your dog, you got the puppies, no, you don't be touching on all the puppies. I ain't talking about like that. I'm talking about the time you get when you handling them good. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff matter. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff matter. Like I said before, back in my days, I seen brothers, I used to joke about this, right? Bo be down there fucking somebody's shit up, right? And they shit still coming, but I be like, hey, shake that. Slapping my hands or whatever. I might be jumping around and shit like that. Man, be quiet, this and that, this and that. I'm talking about I ain't jumping to where nobody can hear me down the street and nothing like that. I'm just like, yeah, making quiet noise, you know what I'm saying? Jumping around, this and that. Stop moving, this and that. Listen, when your dog socialize and he used to things, he don't worry about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't worry about none of that. None of that phases him. You know what I'm saying? And when you raise one from a puppy to a grown one, that's what you get. When you buy a grown dog, you get what somebody else raised. You don't know how that dog was treated. You don't know how many times that dog was slapped up. You don't know how many times that dog actually curved out. You know what I'm saying? Because I found myself looking bad on the bad end, taking a grown dog that somebody sent, and I end up with not knowing how they raised it and trying to put my name on it, saying, oh, this is how I'm about to get down, and this is how I get down with my dogs. And went out there and got my ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? Playing with somebody else, troubles that they had when they was young. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they did with that dog when they was young. So at least when you raise a puppy and the relationship you have with that dog, listen here, man. Y'all boys, like I said before, them boys was joking about some brothers blowing on the dogs and stuff like that. Let me tell you this here, man. I done seen it all, man. I done seen it down. Oh, brothers taking off their hats, fanning. You know what I'm saying? Blowing, making all sorts of noises. I ain't even talking about y'all brothers that talking about get him, shake him, boy. None of that. No. I'm talking about strange noises. You know what I'm saying? Only noises the dog know, and when they make the noises, the dogs react. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people work dogs with chickens, right? You work your dog with a chicken. You know what I'm saying? So, and when this chicken make this noise while you working your dog, this chicken going, right? You working them. You making that chicken make that noise while you working them. And when you hear that, that motherfucker start spinning that treadmill 5,000 miles per hour, right? Now, while you got that relationship, you got to have that relationship with the dog in order for this to work. No relationship, it don't work. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it work without a relationship. Sometimes it work without a relationship. But, yeah, you jump down there, right beside him, making that chicken noise. Man, that dog start hearing that noise, start thinking he hear that chicken. Bring him all the way up out of there. All the way up out of there. He did look like he was gone, but now he back. He back like Apollo Creed, baby. He back. Yes, sir. Like, when it comes to relationships with dogs, bro, I'm going to tell you like this here, man. You know how many times I got down on my knees and I looked in both eyes. My damn chin damn near about to touch the ground. You know what I'm saying? I looked in his eyes and we both got that same thing in our mind. I'm telling him to get up. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, when you got a relationship with your dog, man, like I tell you, you could coach him back, man, like a Rocky movie. You know, we always talk about fighters and all that type of shit. It ain't no fighter out there. When we compare fighters to game dogs, we got Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, all that shit, Roy Jones and all that. Pay attention. Ain't there one of them gamer than Rocky Balboa. Ain't there one of them boys gamer than Rocky Balboa. You know what I'm saying? They ain't. You know, I'm talking about if you got a relationship with your dog, you got a Rocky Balboa style. Rocky get hit, get knocked down, jump off the ground. You know, when you hit the ground, the referee stop you before you go back over there. Rocky hit the ground, jump back up, already back over there swinging on the man. Referee, before the referee could even stop him. I'm talking about game dog. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't stop him. Relationship style. You got to have when you can talk to him. You know what I'm saying? If you don't think your dog can understand your talk, your lingo, you know what I'm saying? You crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, you don't understand your dog. You don't think your dog can understand when you ready to quit, when you gave up, when you scared, when you got fear in your eyes, when you got fear in your heart. You don't think your dog know that? Yeah, you got a killer, but you scared as a motherfucker. You don't think your dog can feel that shit in you right now? He about to go over there and cross that line, but really he know his owner scared as hell. You know what I'm saying? So if he's scared, I need to be damn kind of scared. You know what I'm saying? What the hell he scared for? You know what I'm saying? I need to be figuring out what's he scared for. See, all that shit goes to relationship. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, and when you get to that time and you get to that point where you need coaching out, when you got to bring him back, if you don't want me blowing, then you better have a relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to be back there blowing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be back there blowing. You know, it is what it is, though. I done seen him come back from it, so I don't mind it myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it myself. But let's keep this thing going. Shout out to everybody that's down in the chat. You know what I'm saying? PBK9's giving it to you. Fair and unbiased. Raw and uncut. Some gonna like it. Some ain't. You know what I'm saying? Some gonna like it, some ain't. Let's see here, man. Let's see what brother said, man. Let's see what the brother said. Okay. Now, the next question he was saying is kind of the statement I kind of said just now, brother. I'm glad I said what I said because it kind of answered it. I didn't read your whole question. It kind of answered the question a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You said, do the love that you build with the dog, do it drive gameness, will, and the determination? You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the gameness of the actual dog is going to be in the genetics. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be in the genetics. The relationship with the dog and his will to win, that's going to come with the relationship. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to disappoint you. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to disappoint you. If you never teach that dog to lose and he don't want to disappoint you, then you should be all right. You know what I'm saying? And all that comes from a relationship. When a dog love you, you know what I'm saying? He ain't going to disappoint you. You know what I'm saying? He want to satisfy you. You know, the will, he want to, you know, that's going to make him. That's why I say, yeah, you can get on your knees and coach one back up. Coach him back on top. The one that you thought was about gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can do that. And that comes from love, man. That comes from when a dog love you. You can't do that when a dog don't know you. You know what I'm saying? You think you doing that, but that dog's going to do that regardless. I'm talking about when that dog look in your eyes. Only true dog men know what I'm talking about now. That dog look in your eyes and all you thinking about, and you talking that motherfucker like a drill sergeant. You know what I'm saying? Like a damn Marine drill sergeant. You talking to that motherfucker, and he looking at you. You know what I'm saying? He get that kick it. You know, he get that extra boost. Shh. Ain't no feeling like that back in them days when I was young, kicking up dust. You know what I'm saying? And riding with my dog like that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing, we in this thing together. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing together. That's what it's all about. See, the relationship with the dog. See, fam, them the dogs you see when brothers say, tuck them, do this or do that, the dogs do it. Because the dogs hear what their owner say. They trust their owner. So they know when they say it, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You might haven't seen it, but then again, you might have. You know what I'm saying? When people say it and they don't do it, you know what I'm saying? Because they can trust them. It's all about relationship. Now, to another note, you was asking about swimming, putting swimming in the keeps and stuff like that. When to incorporate it. Should you do it after endurance workouts or after strength workouts? Or when should you do it? My thing is, bro, I'm always endurance. I'm endurance every damn day of the week that I'm working. You know what I'm saying? We always getting endurance in. I'm big on endurance. You know what I'm saying? Every day of the damn week that we working, me, myself, and that's my opinion. Like I say, everybody have their own workout program. What I'm saying don't mean it's successful. It maybe have been successful for me. You know what I'm saying? It may not ever even work for you. But me, I'm endurance every damn day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do strength every day. I'm not no big weight man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do weights, but I'm going to do them like, let's say, every other day or so. You know what I'm saying? To give your dog muscles time enough to build up, But when it comes to swimming, that's going to be great endurance. You know what I'm saying? Great endurance. I seen somebody work the swimming in a keep, and I seen the results from it with the dog. I'm talking about the after results. Dog did great. Far as when to do the water keep, me, myself, personally, I would say it's just basically however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's no right and wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? What you want to do probably is look at the sports players. You know what I'm saying? Look at the sports players and see when do they do their pool activities. Far as the ones that use swimming, like boxers and football players, or boxers, really boxers, and MMA, the ones who do swimming in their program. When they do it? After weights, maybe it's some benefit with water to soothe the muscles or something, so you got to ask somebody who in them type of sports, far as when does the water actually matter. But see, me, I would use water for endurance, you know what I'm saying, and you get strength as well, you know what I'm saying, but the air, that water is helping that air, you know what I'm saying, and like the brothers who go, like, say, Navy SEALs and all that, when they swimming and they go out swimming and all that type of stuff, the main thing that they getting strong is their air. You know what I'm saying? The more and more they swim, the stronger their air getting, the stronger their lungs getting, the longer they can hold their breath underwater. You know what I'm saying? They don't make them stronger on the land, but it does make them have more air. You know what I'm saying? And then when they get in the water, I'm quite sure it'll help them. Say if I'm a track star or something like that, right? And I'm running track and stuff, and I get out there and I'm out there running in the water and doing all that stuff, that's going to help me, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's got anything to do with when, far as should you do it after your weights or should you do it before. I'm telling you like this, though. You can't do no water and expect to go get on no treadmill. You know what I'm saying? I think when you do water, it pretty much needs to be a rest day after that. You know what I'm saying? Because water, you got to look at it. Water is a tiring thing. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, bro. Back in my days, I used to do mine to make it how the show was. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to do water or if I do weights, first thing I do is I know the dog come out fast, right? So I do my fast exercise first. And I know the dog get tired in about 15 minutes. Now I'm putting weights on him. So I'm going to do 15 minutes of the treadmill real quick. Come out and do 10-minute weight pull, 15-minute weight pull, because I know the dog might go through 10 or 15 minutes of some strong ass dog slamming them around. So I do 10, 15 minutes of the weight pull, and then I go back to the meal because I know once all that slamming come around, now we got to get back into the endurance. So now I'm back on the meal, working them, letting them, get it back together or whatever. So we back on our pace again. You know what I'm saying? And I just do it like that. I try to do it in the form of how they would have been going in the show. You know what I'm saying? Flirt pole, do my flirt polling at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to do the flirt polling at the end. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm trying to build his ending strip, because I know he might be in a 2-hour match. I'm trying to make sure, weed him all the way out. But one thing you got to realize when you put him on that meal, if you work him right and he do good, a lot of times they be shaking when they come off that. Their muscles be shaking. And you can't expect to do too much more working after that. You know what I'm saying? Outside your good walk. A dog that gave you good work on a meal don't deserve nothing but a good cool down walk, some good cold water, and rest. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes rest is better than the workout that you brothers trying to give. Not you, brother, but any brother. Sometimes rest is better than all that. You know what I'm saying? Plenty rest. Never forget that. Never, never, never forget it. When it comes to the water, I would say, I wouldn't do treadmill. I mean, if I had the water, like a little water pool in my house, I would probably do treadmill and then water. You know what I'm saying? Let them swim or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to hurt them, Let them do the treadmill, then let them jump in the pool. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on till you build them up. Let them go back and forth, because both of them working endurance. You know what I'm saying? The water just going to be working a little more with the muscles and stuff like that, of course. But both of them working endurance. But yeah, man, I appreciate all the questions, my brother. Any more questions, you're always welcome to hit me down in the comments, hit me down in the messenger. To anybody else that have any questions, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it how I got to do it. PBK9's giving it to you fair and unbiased, the way I always do. Some gonna like it, some ain't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay good. You know what I'm saying? PBK9's giving it to you the way I always do. And I'm out.